Hi, this is a solution for my assignment 2 for evaluating the MOOC courses. So, about my background, I'm quite familiar with a lot of online courses and some MOOC also courses, which I've done from here to here. Some, of course, some of them also paid. So I decided to settle for this MOOC course by University of Helsinki, Elements of AI, partly because I really like the layout. It's quite simple and really neat, at least from design point of view. And of course, I'm also like on the course, so I decided to just like use the same thing for this evaluation. So you can just start simply by clicking this. So they have two courses. I start from here. Now there we have it. Of course, the menu, which is quite simplistic and really easy. So introduction to AI, and of course, building AI is another course. And then we can just check it out just to see what is there. Yeah, just the same template, just changing the color, and it's pretty much the same. So we are going to close it, and of course, very important thing here, telling us what you're going to learn, and also the approximation of the hours that you will need for this course. I think that's really good part. And of course, this also take you back to introduction to AI and stuff like that. So I'm going to just close it. Then I continue with this. So in essence, you have like your grade, like your score so far. Of course, the number of exercises and how many is actually left. And you have the cards, which is showing like all the part and what you're going to study chapter by chapter. So I think it's quite simple enough. So you continue and you can see like, for example, the exercises and also the path, how many exercises you have. For example, this is 0 or 1 exercise, and these are the sections. And of course, also there's this spectrum like a discussion forum, like a community. If we click it now, it's going to take us there. I think we have to reload it or something. Okay, there we go. As we see, we have this community. Spectrum is like, it's just like an open community you can create. It's used for so many stuff. As you can see, I have so many community I belong to, different software and different technologies. But anyway, you can choose by chapter and stuff like that. I think this is also really good, at least for students to build a community around themselves. Most people, of course, most MOOC we actually use like a Discord server because it's quite like really nice and has a lot of features and pretty much like free, if I'm sure, if I remember correctly. So you can go inside each course, and of course, it's pretty much text-based, like really nice topic, like really bumping out there. And of course, some pictures here and there. So I think it's pretty much like simplistic and very basic, I would say, and clean. And everything is just right in front of you. And then, yeah, pretty much. So that's it about that. And you have this breadcrumb here, which you can easily use to navigate where you're coming from. Like usually, of course, just for you to go back and then you are back home now. I can also go here. So I think from a positive point of view, it's pretty easy to use and simple to use. There are no so many things to click here and there. You can just go to where you want. But then I think from areas of improvement, I would have preferred that maybe there's some good blend of like some videos or some like image here and there. Of course, there's some animation which is good, like some illustration, and which is really nice. But some blended form with some videos will be really nice, I think. And it's just to like give this kind of twist here and there. It's not just like reading the large, the basic text. And of course, you cannot easily like, for example, I don't like white background. There's nothing for like a dark mode, which is supposed to be there nowadays because it's like a very basic feature nowadays. And of course, also if you also look at the text, there's no way you can easily like increase the size. Like some functionality, of course, you can come to your browser and just increase it. It's not everybody is actually tech savvy, so we should also give this possibility. There should also be this possibility to at least increase your font size, or just at least if you want to like distraction mode, you don't want to see all this picture, at least all these kind of nice basic features. And I would have also preferred that the chat is actually inside this because then I only have to go to this place and okay, what chapter? But then what if we can bring out this link? If the link can actually come like under each chapter, at least, even though they want to use Spectrum because I think it's like an open source, like a free solution. So it's of course it's cheaper to build, but then it's better to at least link it somewhere. And also the journey community should not only be on the home page because if we go back now, it's just only here. If we go to let me see another chapter, yeah, okay, good. It's also here, so I think that's good enough. So yeah, and then what other things come to my mind? Yeah, from the teacher point of view, of course, I log in as a student. I don't know what is on the back end. I think I'm sure there will also be some solution at least for this teacher to see what student has completed, what task is left, because that is based on what the certificate or the ECTS will be awarded. And maybe I check my list, one or two things that I still have to mention that I forgot. So yeah, I've mentioned about maybe some element of video here and there, and of course like dark mode in case you want dark mode, and of course in case you want to record your answer. Let's say, for example, there was this question about, I think it's on chapter 1. There was this question about philosophy. Maybe I don't want to just type. I would prefer maybe to record my voice and then maybe some speech to text can just like I mean like just transcribe the data backend. Then it can evaluate if there are some keywords there, because of course I understand most mock courses they normally have this computer grading system. So because then maybe some people are not just, of course, because we have to cover a lot of other people also as well, like people also that has some accessibility. They should have like audio and some other functionalities. I think this is what I have on this, and thank you. Bye.